Jersey Devil. Ah! Oh my God! What the? Oh my!
Amazing.
Who is it? Oh
I think
no!
that's Psychopath Ninja.
Is
Can't
it?
mute
I
it.
cannot see
Down.
anything. Yo, it's, I put down his name as Jersey Devil. Hey guys, I don't usually do this. I don't really rant or talk about things like this. So this is the first time I'm really doing it, but I feel like I need to get my thoughts out. I have some things that I wanted to say. I am not going to name names besides this particular person because I do want to get a message across so that he knows. And I'm a part of and a huge part of the Smite community. I do play on Xbox One. I know what you guys are gonna say. It's like PC Master Race, but I really do enjoy like being able to lie down and relax when I'm playing on Xbox. But anyway, that's not really the point. I just the point is that I'm trying to make is that one morning it was a Saturday and basically I woke up and Stereotype YouTuber. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with him in the Smite community, in the YouTube Smite community. He produces montages, of clips of Smite streamers, whether you're a pro player or a huge Smite streamer, or you're someone like myself who's, not big or anything. I'm a small streamer in a sense of, getting the Smite community to come in and play with me. Yeah, that's just what I do. But he's really been so thoughtful of including me into his videos, into his montages. I even made it to one of the thumbnails, and I truly, truly am grateful for the gesture, for the thoughtfulness. I know that there's going to be a lot of controversy, and we can talk about it in the comments below if you guys want to. Just don't go overboard with nasty things or something like that. Of course, I welcome everybody's opinions and everybody's thoughts because there's always a two sides of the story, and there's a truth. But when you wake up in the morning and someone from my community, actually a good friend of mine, who is someone that watches his videos a lot, as well as everybody else. If you guys see the comments in his last video, so many people were devastated, including myself. Of course, I enjoy seeing myself in those montages because I felt like he was literally the only one that gave some kind of acknowledgement or recognition to someone like myself. I'm not a pro player. I'm not, a big streamer. I am obviously working towards that. I've been streaming Smite for 3 years on Xbox. And I know you guys are going to say, the whole Master Race thing, PC Master Race. But now that it's cross-platform, it doesn't really matter. I enjoy it just the same. And sometimes it gets rough. However, going back to Stereotype YouTuber, I want him to know that I'm really very thankful for what he's done for me as an individual. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know about anybody else. Obviously, there were some things that were said, hey, you know what, he did it legally. And I'm not a YouTuber. So I barely produce any videos at all. When I do, it like takes me forever. It's like the last video that I produced, my Smite highlights was like 14 hours. And I'm like, I can't do this. But for someone like him, I admire that because he's able to put out videos like left and right, like almost every day, daily, and all his videos are now gone. So if you are just getting the heads up now with this, or you've joined my stream last Saturday where I addressed it, I told everybody, those who don't know but obviously in my Discord, it was a hot topic of discussion. But it was transpiring, I believe. It was on Twitter. And like I said, I'm not going to name names. I don't want anybody to send any hate to anybody. Um, I, like I said, I don't understand some of the big rules about um, monetization and also copy strikes and stuff like that. So I'm kind of really lost here about that. I think I'm because I'm a friggin' fossil, but um, I feel bad for the fact that he put in so much effort and so much work into all this. I know you guys are gonna, some of you guys are gonna be like, well, he did take those clips, from Twitch, and I'm not gonna lie because I know that he did take them because they're clips that were produced by someone in my chat, for example. Um, they're usually clips that people take all the time, and produce them, and then they're around, and he looks for them on Twitch, and I don't have a problem with it. I guess someone did say, hey, you know what? He didn't ask anybody to use their content or their clips or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, he never asked me. However, why would I care if he did? I am not in the position to really not appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? Um, and I also understand where some of the other people who are being used in that clip, maybe they don't want to be a part of it or have asked him to please stop. I know that somebody on Twitter asked, like one of the streamers that I'm familiar with in the Smite community did say, hey, you know what? I did ask him to stop using um, my content or something like that. And I personally haven't seen this particular streamer in his montages for a really long time, and I'm sure he did stop, but I don't know the extent of that. Um, I just saw what I really didn't agree with were like the white knighting. And I understand because you know what, when you are on someone's side, you're very loyal. Like I am. I'm very loyal to people and I will be on their side, in a fight and stuff like that. But however, you gotta step aside and look at what's going on. Someone, and I was in a thread and someone said, hey, you know what, who is this person, let's copyright strike or copy strike him and flag him and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, 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 hold on a second, because I didn't know what was the extent of it, who he talked to. And I felt like as a streamer, you are a big influencer of the people that listen to you, that people follow you and admire you. And a lot of the times when we say something and your community is behind you, they're gonna go ahead and, literally stand behind you in every single way. They will fight for you. They will fight your battles for you. They'll be in that battle with you. And sometimes it just so happens that people aren't really looking into outside of that box. And I mean, for me, he did put in a lot of work. And I know I heard about it. And you guys can totally just enlighten me because, like I said, I don't know anything about all this stuff. Um, Now, a big Smite streamer actually said, well, hold on. If he did edit, this to be his own video, right? If he did edit this to be his own videos, then it's perfectly okay to call that his own. It's not him totally using your content because it's just a clip of you. And I've heard things like, well, it's technically not that streamer's clips because even though they're using their face, or stereotype YouTubers using their face, the game that you play, Smite, Smite and Hi-Rez own that. Twitch owns it because it's the platform you're using it on. And it's like when you stream for Twitch, basically you sometimes have to give up your rights to your clips, your videos, or whatever it is. Like it's not totally yours. And you guys can totally enlighten me about that. But I just, like I said, um, I felt like Stereotype YouTuber really was one of the ones that gave um, like that gave acknowledgement and also exposure to someone like myself, um, or to all the other people that I never even knew played Smite. Or I stream on a different like time zone. I stream in a different hour and whatnot during the day. So, or during the night. But there are some people that I have discovered also watching, his montages. And like I said, a lot of people have been devastated, including myself. And I did enjoy seeing myself in those videos, and they were funny. And that's the thing is, you know what? It actually made people's days much brighter, and it did cheer people up because it was just funny. Even if the ones I'm not included in, they were so funny, and I I can't say that I didn't enjoy them. I can't say that um, I wasn't flattered because I totally was. And I've met, actually, you know what? I've actually met people who have said to me, I found you on this Smite compilation on YouTube. And I was like, that's fantastic. You know, and that's the only thing I want to do is meet more people. I'm not really about the money. And he said, he did mention his last video, I think this is all about the money. I can't say that it may not be, because I guess, when you've made it, when you've made a name out of yourself, or you're somebody that is earning a lot more money than someone like myself, streaming this, I think that makes you think a little bit more about where the money's going to and who's earning that money and whatnot. Like, I really, maybe it's just me, I really didn't think about it that way. I just thought about the fact, oh my gosh, like, your like Stereotype YouTuber is actually letting everybody know there is a game called Smite. And Smite is not a huge game. It's not League of Legends, it's not Fortnite, it's not Apex right now. It's never going to be. And for every little exposure that we do get, because I mean, who's ever going to know that the Smite championships are on, right? Really only us. And he put it on, in the map, um and I appreciate him for that. And the legalities of it, like I said, I don't know. But I just want to talk about something else where my thoughts are, okay, well, am I supposed to think like, oh, dude, you're not paying me for featuring me. I was even in one of your, thumbnails or whatever it is. And it's like, dude, it was so funny. Like I said, I was really flattered, and people come to me and they've messaged me, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, everybody in my community, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Cami, I saw you in this video of this guy." I was like, stereotype YouTuber, and I love it. I'm not gonna talk too long about this situation, but I hope that everything works out for you, stereotype YouTuber. Thank you so much, and that's all I want to say. Like I said, please don't send any hate to him or anybody. If you were a part of that Twitter thread, I don't even know if it's been deleted. But I think it is a cause. It is probably one of the biggest causes, if anything. Like, I'm just assuming, but I think like it really did help with flagging the channel, because I think that you can just flag the channel as long as if you get tons of reports on the channel, whether YouTube investigates it or not, I think, or from what I've heard anyway, they'll still take down the channel because of how much how much it's been flagged. But like I said, I really hope that things work out for you, and I really hope the best for you. And it really does suck because it's a mutual thing. Like, he enjoys making the videos, we enjoy the content, and um it's like I said, I just think of it like, I don't know if it's a greed thing, if it's a money thing. That's really too bad. um but like I said, I think once you start making money and that's what you've been doing, I'm definitely seeing that that's the drive of some people, and that content is content, and they're gonna go ahead and fight for their content to not be shown somewhere. But like I said, I personally don't give two doo-doos about, that. And I know some of you guys are gonna say, hey, you know what? Maybe one day. One day what? Smite is a very small game. Like when it's a small. It's not a big like game. You know what I mean? So the following is what it is, and whatever. I just wish him the best of luck, and guys, just encourage him, and hopefully we'll hear from him, and hopefully he'll produce something that is his own, or something like that, or what everybody believes to be his own content or his own creation. But other than that, thanks guys, I really 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 appreciate it, and please, I'd love to know your thoughts as well and your opinions on this matter, and maybe enlighten me a little bit more. But yeah, guys, take care. Thank you so much for letting me vent out, and hope to see you guys on stream. Hope to see you guys in some video that I won't make till like next month, because it takes me 14 hours to do, because I'm terrible.